basement when you daydreaming. Came needing to eat, I ain't eating in 8 weeks. And my mouth's watering like I stay teething. You can't reason with the animal that's loose and my brain's tweaking. You don't really know me. If you think you do get amnesia, got a problem, I'm subtracting you like a mad teacher. I'm that lethal like a threat to a mass preacher. I send you up to Christ if you crossing your act evil. Preparation meets opportunity, maybe. Big grade is ambiguity, baby. Too much at stake for your foolery, ain't it crazy? Keep on hating, it's fuel to me, you won't face me. You ain't really hard like you imagine and bragging about being toxic, but you ain't really that hazardous. Rap God, if you don't believe in me, then it's blasphemous. Everything that you are is an acronym to my adjectives. But I ain't here to fight, Phil. I got everything to lose.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Down. Ready.
Here's Achane to start the drive. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. You talk about this Rams defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Ritter with it after the play fake. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. But Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Hey, go steal.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Working the middle of the field. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point hits the left upright but goes through anyway. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Mills on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Touchdown, LA! Cam Akers, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Okay,
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically. He tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Here's Groupie for the PAT. About to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The Falcons looking for win number 2 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you talk about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here. Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake play, when not to. Whatever the method there, it worked for them.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Ritter. Throw's going to be incomplete. Drake London, his intended target, and it's 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so fourth from the bottom, Charles.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Rams will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Rams. Jalen Virgil taking it in. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Drill 52. Ready?
Ritter off the play fake. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
With it is Jackson. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, LA. A punt return of 65 yards. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Falcons 7.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Ritter now. To the right side, complete to Miller. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings us 2nd and 7.
On play action, here's Ritter. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Shot. 17. Ready.
Ritter back to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's Toney. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney. 37 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On play action, Mills. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They go play action. Mills. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
That is caught. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, LA. Cooper Kupp, 66 yards. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A gutsy call. 4th and short. They go for it. Look at the result.
Yeah, not only did they go for it, they threw for it. Because to me, it was stacked up for a run situation, strength on strength, and they decided to put the ball in the air. And what a result. Big-time play.
A point after, good by Groupie. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Falcons 14.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled it to 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Down.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going.
Ready?
Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Going up top for Miller. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
A 39-yard gain on the play.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mills. Buying time to his left. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5. And the ball comes out. And this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
10 cycles. Ready.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
Ritter on 1st and 10.
On the right side, this is Miller. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Going play action. Ritter. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Touchdown, Falcons! Kadarius Toney with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw, Mills.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Third and short yardage, Mills.
He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Rams.
Jalen Virgil
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Rams are able to widen their advantage. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Falcons 21.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in.
And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw is Mills.
Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mills. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Street. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
By the Rams. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Mills. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Mills. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw it here, Ritter. That's brought in downfield by London. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Black Ultra.
Ritter. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here we go. Set.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Set. Red. Green Jack. Ready.
Ritter to throw it. And now here's another interception.
And the Rams are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Rams first down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hey, smash. Check up.
Mills now.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
22 yards. First down, Rams.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Play action now, Mills.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Mills throw there taken in by Smith.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And quickly they get to the line. In motion right is the running back.
Again, it's Mills.
Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mills.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Throwing, Mills.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Dalton Schultz from 8 yards out. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
They're going for this. Here's Ritter.
And caught by London. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter. This pass is caught by London.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London,
40 yards.
And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now down to 20.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now Mills.
Flushed out right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Rams are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Out of his end zone, Mills.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
To throw, Mills.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
It's a gain of time.
Here's Ritter.
At the 45-yard line.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
1st and 10.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ritter on 1st and 10. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
To the air again, it's Ritter.
This is caught.
And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Let's go.
Achane will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make make this now an 11-point deficit.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Mills going to keep it on the option right.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a give. Akers running left.
And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 39.
72 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mills to throw it.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Jalen Virgil.
36 yards.
And the Rams look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
On 1st down, Ritter. He's got his man, London, right side.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Scotty Miller
from 21 yards away.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Following Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Being chased out left. Touchdown, Falcons!
Drake London.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big play there for L.A. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mills now.
And he's got it. That's caught for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams add on to their lead. And
now they're going to fake it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
a big play needed. No doubt. Third and long. Ritter.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
That's not first down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Mills. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal from the 3.
Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on fourth and goal.
Mills to throw for it on fourth.
Toward the pylon, caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yellow.
Here's Ritter. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Ready?
Ritter wants to throw it. That is caught and brought down, but a big gain, a gain that they needed. And the only thing to keep in mind here is with him being tackled in bounds, that clock is moving.
Down.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Ritter. That's caught by Pitts. And he will get out of bounds at the end of this. So they took a shot, they complete it, and stop the clock in the end. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw complete there to Johnson. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Ritter to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Come on.
Here's 1st down. Going play action. Ritter. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so.